Hello and welcome to the book reading series of Beauty Secrets for Your Soul, Golden Angelic Wealth Codes. This is section 3 of part 5 of the novel book. Joining me today is my co host, Rich Guy. And, Rich Guy, would you like to share with the listeners a bit about you?
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm Rich Guy. I lost over 120 pounds last year, and I started a health and weight loss community on school.com called Former Fatsos United.
Excellent. And I am the novelist, author of Beauty Secrets for Your Soul. And my name is Michelle McMillionaires. I have a school and uh, about high standard start transforming your life. Mm. And the novel can be found on Amazon worldwide. Rich Guy, let's go ahead and have you begin. The floor's all yours.
Thank you. Sandra was the lawyer who was skilled enough to draw up the contract between Catalina's family and the royal family of Hondarribia.
And that evening, Sandra, who's a natural pescatarian, who loves ordering freshwater salmon, suddenly delighted herself with an all vegan meal to join both families who were primarily 95% vegan and 5% vegetarian. And it was such a terrific treat of a mealtime for everyone.
Everyone enjoyed the shared dishes of wood roasted cauliflower, served with crispy chickpea, Marcona almond, salsa. Marcona is a type of almond, and pepper romesco.
Now, the mushroom kofta, basically vegan dumplings, though these dumplings were made with a rice outer shell rather than a traditional wheat outer shell. The Saba reduction, this is a concentrated white and red grape syrup, pomegranates, pine nuts, tahini. This is a sesame seed butter and served with an ancient seed flat bread.
There was also roasted asparagus and Brussels sprouts, served with a maple glaze.
Vegan Caesar salad served with artichoke hearts, marinated black olives with rosemary, garlic, and fresh lemon.
And flowing bottles of wild blueberry juice and sparkling water served with fresh lime.
Now it was quite the celebrational feast for a successful successful business deal happening between Catalina's family and the royal family of Honda Rivia.
The official contracts and safe money conversion transfers were to take place during the next month, and this meant that was going to be plenty of relaxation time for Antonio to get to know Catalina and ask her for time to be spent with him in San Diego, California.
Their romance journey began with a visit to a small town hot springs located 80 miles east of San Diego. And they took a day trip there. They soaked in the lovely mineral waters that had a great lunch and drove back to Coronado Island.
Then Catalina's family flew themselves and the two royal prince brothers of Hondarribia over to the Hawaiian Islands on their personal Learjet to visit the luxurious tropics. They vacationed at their family home located on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, and went swimming with wild dolphins there too on their private yacht.
The royal prince brothers were thrilled as this was their first time traveling to the Hawaiian Islands.
Catalina realized that Antonio was in fact the man she was soul imagining and daydreaming about to become her future husband. She manifested him and wrote this out on paper ahead of time to gain very specific details and clarity of what she really, really, really wanted in a husband.
Shazam! It happened.
Catalina's parents also realized that Antonio was the spiritually, divinely guided, appropriate marriage partner for their daughter to spend her lifetime with.
The next step was for all of them to fly over to Honda Arabia, meet with the royal queen and king parents of Jeffrey and Antonio, and make acquaintances of a new business partnership and proper etiquette, courtship approval between Catalina and Antonio.
The royal queen and king of Hondarribia were absolutely delighted with this entire romantic scenario of Catalina and Antonio being together as a couple and married.
Now, once they arrived at Hondarribia Castle, the royal queen mentioned to Catalina that she always wanted a daughter. And she was the answer to all of their prayers. Antonia was thrilled that Catalina received such a warm, loving, welcoming embrace from his royal mother and father. This was like a living romance fairy tale come true.
While in Spain, all seven of them, meaning Catalina's parents, The royal queen and king, the two brothers Geoffrey and Antonio, plus Catalina, visited all sorts of fabulous places around the quaint village of Hondarribia in first class style.
Then they all took a trip to Zaragoza, where a Gym of Joy was now scheduled to be contracted and built, plus over to the northeast coast of Spain in Barcelona, where the third location of Gem of Joy was scheduled to be built too.
Everyone was super happy. Then they all traveled back to Hondarribia to rest at the castle from all their travels.
Now, one morning when Catalina woke, she found a pink, it was like a trail of pink roses at her front bedroom door suite at the castle. Now, once properly, beautifully dressed for the day, she followed that trail of pink roses and delivered a golden, oh, not delivered, she discovered a golden box with a note in it.
The note read, "Walk over to the water fountain out in front of the property of the castle." Once she arrived there, she found Antonio standing next to the water fountain, dressed to the T, wearing a full handsome suit and bow tie included. He then knelt on one knee and opened a box displaying a pure 24-karat gold ring with pure diamonds glittering all around it.
Total wowzer of a surprise, and the eastern sunlight was shining upon them as this proposal took place. It was such a special time during the beginning of springtime in Spain, with the western bay of Biscay in the background.
Catalina turned around and grabbed 12 of those pink roses that led out to the front of the castle with the water fountain flowing high up in the air, and then approached Antonio again. She responded, yes, with a huge loving smile on her face, feeling so happy and appreciative that she manifested and attracted this magnificent romantic friendship and beginning of a successful marriage scenario into her life.
Then, while Antonio was uh, s- slipping on the engagement ring around Catalina's finger, he pulls out another box from his left side pocket and presents her with a gorgeous 16-inch 24K lightweight golden necklace with the most delicate heart as a centerpiece. He then decorates her neck with this lovely, most honoring jewelry piece that was tasteful in feminine design.
Meanwhile, Catalina's parents and the royal queen and king, plus Geoffrey, are all peeking out the front castle windows and sneaking photographs of this special event time.
And this concludes section 3 of part 5. Next week, we will be presenting section 4 of part 5 of the romantic proposal between Antonio and Catalina. So, stay tuned. And until next, Rich Guy, do you have any final words of wisdom for our listeners?
Take the time to smell those roses, everyone.
Beautiful. And make it the best legendary day experience ever.